One. Okay, we are talking about crypto on this one. The biggest things you're going to hear about with crypto as it grows, the number one thing with crypto, you're going to hear Bitcoin, blockchain, um, smart contracts, and the digital currency. We currently already have a digital currency. Most people use Visas, MasterCards. Less and less people actually have physical cash on them. Even though I suggest everybody have some physical cash, even if it's just $100, just in case to get gas, so you can get to a next place or catch a ride. You can pay in cash to get you where you need to go in cases of emergency for it. But okay, we're talking about cryptocurrency. The growth of cryptocurrency has grown over the years, and it's a big talk. It's still in its infancy, but it is growing. It is growing on a daily basis in crypto. Okay, so what is crypto? Crypto, just like I said earlier, it is digital currency, but it's used using cryptography. It means encryption, secret encryption. Just think about a safe with a very strong locking system that's hard to crack, except this is online and it's digital. It's also decentralized, which means, well, at one time it was not controlled by the central bank. I'm talking about like the Federal Reserves and banks like that, but they are starting to move into the zone of crypto, and that may change. It is powered by a blockchain, which is basically a ledger, a digital ledger that shows transaction and moving of the coins on the crypto. That's where you hear blockchain. Just like a ledger, blockchain, just think a chain. The chain shows where all the money is. And that's something kind of like what we use already with Visa and MasterCards, how you got a printout and it shows where your money went, who you spent it. It's the same thing with crypto with that. There's some coins that say that they actually can keep people from seeing it. Depends on who you are on it, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But those just are basics of cryptocurrency. You have a digital currency that is digital, that is not connected to the Federal Reserve, and it basically the coins are transferred on a digital ledger called the blockchain. Okay, so the genius and the creator of Bitcoin, Mr. Satoshi Nakamoto, is stated to be the person that created Bitcoin. All cryptocurrencies are based on Bitcoin, not necessarily the code, but if there was no Bitcoin, then there would be no all these other coins that you hear people talking about. And one thing I would like you to do, go to Google, type in Japanese what Satoshi Nakamoto means, and just take it from there. Okay, so back in January 2009, Bitcoin network launched with mining of the first block, the legendary Genesis block. Miners are actually the people that actually run the code creating new Bitcoin. There's a total, I think I want to say about 18 million Bitcoin that there can be. That's why the value is so much, because what gave Bitcoin values is so many people put money into it. That's what basically gave it value. In 2010, that's when Satoshi vanished. Going back to earlier, October 28th, he published his white paper on what Bitcoin was and the reason why he created it. Basically, just trying to free the people from the banking system, and because the crash of 2008 happened and people wanted to be away from the banks. Now we're just going to talk about the major crypto coins and the most popular ones. Of course, number one is Bitcoin, which some people say Michael Saylor. Just look up MicroStrategies, Michael Saylor, Bitcoin. There's all types of stuff on Google, ChatGPT. They'll tell you all about him. He says buy Bitcoin, and only Bitcoin. He'll keep telling that. Just watch his interviews and you'll know what I mean. But Bitcoin's number one. It's number one. That's why it's the most valued there. Ethereum is number two currently on the market because it has been used in the trading of coins. And you have to go more into it, like if you're trading coins not on exchanges or like crypto banks, what I call exchanges, you need Ethereum as the gas, as like the transferring of coins. BNP is Binance. I want to say it's out of Korea. Binance just got a little trouble. Their CEO went to jail for money laundering and some other things, but he's currently out, and Binance is number three. Other coins, you have Solana, then you have XRP. Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one of the biggest things where you have to be careful with crypto because Dogecoin actually has no use at all. And it said that when it came out, it was just a dog. It was just a dog on the coin and it was a joke. And it just grew. The only reason why it has money is because what other people have it and need to use it. And I'm going to come back to that. Remember, I said that what gave this value is that a lot of people had the coins and had paid for it, and they will only trade it back in for actual dollars. So that's what gave Dogecoin value. But it actually had no value. It was a joke, but it made money. Then you have some of the privacy and infrastructure coins. You have Zcash, which is growing, along as Monero, which is growing. They supposedly can hide what you're doing with your crypto, who traded what to who. But some people are very skeptical about that. You and me may not be able to see it, but other people that know computers, I bet they can find out. They can find out, especially people in certain agencies. Okay. Then you also have Filecoin, Internet Computer, and Chainlink. They actually have a use case. These three coins here, Filecoin is a decentralized storage. It's basically a storage hub that can hold information on it. So it actually has a actual use. The company does. They basically can store. Now, what the digital information is storing, you don't know. It's sort of like data center. This thing like data centers are growing. So storage is more important. I actually have Filecoin. Just being truthful that I have Filecoin. I'm not promoting it, but it actually does. Internet Computer. That's basically where they have like its own internet that's not connected to the World Wide Web. It can like create its own. No, not the world. It is connected to the World Wide Web, but it's not like you have to go through AT&T to get on the internet or like the Interhub. Internet Computer is basically its own internet hub for internet service. And Chainlink. What Chainlink does, it links all the blockchains, such as if you're on Zcash. If you want to be on Zcash, Filecoin, and Internet Computer, Chain links all these networks together. That's why it's called Chainlink, because it links them all. I plan to actually buy. I want to actually 1,000 shares, 1,000 coins of Chainlink. I just gotta save up some more money. Okay. And this is we just talking about it. The AI crypto revolution. Filecoin, ICP computer, all connected with the changes to AI is going to affect these coins as well, and as well as that in. They are challenging the AWS and Google system. And what gave Filecoin and ICP a little bit more validity is when AWS went down. AWS went down and so many people use it, it caused a big problem. And people were looking for backups. And that's where ICP was, I can help you. Filecoin was like, I can help you. And some people did turn to it. Not everybody, because it wasn't down long enough. But if it was down longer, ICP and Filecoin would go up. I'm not saying go out and buy Filecoin or ICP because it may not go up at all. Okay, now let's talk the bad side about crypto. There's been a lot of crypto crimes. We've had people that secure their own crypto. They have been hacked by phishing, ransomware, and have had their crypto stolen from them. People have got into their systems. People have physically, by getting into their home, being friends. Oh, my girlfriend stole my wallet, and yeah, she's gone, and the crypto's gone. My friends, people I know, and then of course you got the random hackers, people with ransomware. They basically get into your computer. If you have it saved on there, they just steal it, and it's hard to get it back. Because even when the government does get it back, they won't necessarily give it back to you. Mainly because there's a lot of money laundering going on in crypto, and the government is still trying to get its hands around it. They're getting better now from when it first came out to where they are now. The government's a lot better. They basically can track it. If you're trying to money laundering through crypto, do not do it. They can see what you're doing, and if the government really wants to, they can come get you. Don't recommend it. Okay, common fraud in Bitcoin is rug pulls. You heard that, what's that, the Haktua girl, she came out with that coin and it crashed. People should have known better on that one. It's not going to do good. Then you got the Ponzi schemes, where people, they swear that they're a crypto broker, they're a new, like a Coinbase or something, and they're not a reputable company. People give them their money, they get nothing. Comes to find out, the company was just a Ponzi scheme. If you're going to give people money, honestly, you should do this yourself. When it comes to crypto, you do it yourself. Do nobody, I got a buddy who's going to do it for, no, you're going to do it. You win and you lose on your own merit. That way you can't blame nobody but yourself, plus you learn too. Then you got fake giveaways where they use celebrities, primary multi-crypto will be sent to them. Like if you get an email, just do this and this person is going to send you crypto. Just stay away from that. Don't click, don't log into them. Don't talk to strangers, people. Okay, so there's two types of ways of storing your crypto. You can either store it on your exchange like Coinbase. I'm always talking about Coinbase because it's one of the most popular one. I think Robinhood has it, but I don't like Robinhood. Shout out to GameStop on that. But if you have your own wallet, you have to protect your private keys. That is your password on it. This is a lot of ways people get their crypto stolen. Other people somehow get a hold to their protected private keys. Do not store this on your laptop. It's better to keep it written down on something, on multiple things, but also have those locked away in a safe place. That way you can always grab it. Okay, use of hard wallets. Do not buy hard wallets off Amazon. A lot of those hard wallets have code and people know the phrase keys on it. As soon as you buy with your crypto, they go in and they steal it. And just research on the safety of hard wallets. And research everything, every coin. Try to figure out what the real purpose of the coin is. And that is just the basics. I'm just gonna go to the website that kind of shows the pricing of crypto just to give you an idea of how to look at it. But, and again, it's your choice, and just want to point out people have lost money in the coins. 1 second, I'm going to go to the website. Okay, this is, if you type in coin market cap, you'll see this right here where it just gives like the prices of Bitcoin on here. Like currently as of December 14th, price of Bitcoin is 88,545,000. I'm just gonna show you how volatile this can be. Because at one time I want to say Bitcoin was like at 110 or 15,000, something like that. But it's a lot of money in it, and knowing when to buy and where to buy is very, very important. What is just fear in the system? Like as of this morning, it was at 90,000, and now it's down to 88. But you don't want to look at the daily thing. Just like when I was talking about stocks, you don't want to look at that. Let's look at the past year on it. For the past year, it is actually down 12%. 12%. So that's bad. If you bought at 101,000 right here, you're stressing because you're down. You're only down like $12,000 though, but still kind of nervous because when you look at the history of crypto, I mean, it's always come back up. Yeah, people that bought, the first crash was in December 18, 2017, where it got up to 20,000, and then it crashed all the way back down to $3,000-$4,000. People freaked out like it's done. Then it came back up to 10,000, and then in 2021, that's when it hit 55,000, and that's when it was like, all right, here we go. Then we're going, then we're flying. People are happy. 60,000, we're going to the moon. No, it went back all the way down to 19,000. People felt, but it held. I think it got lowest to like 16,000. Yeah, it did 16,000, and now it's taken back off again, and that's 100,000. Well, recently a lot of banks did say they wanted to get into crypto, but I think it's going to be something different that's coming, and that's just the biggest thing, trying to predict what's coming. But they'll have notes in here. You see something about Michael Saylor, who's heavily into Bitcoin. When I mean heavily, he is Bitcoin. He's the face of Bitcoin. If he starts to sell, everybody's going to sell. Just research the name Michael Saylor right here. Michael Saylor. Put his name in there, and you can learn something. I'm not saying go out and buy Bitcoin. Please do your research. Don't just go buy. Because some people are saying a coin is going to the moon. Let me give you an example. This coin's going to the moon. Then you got to get in on this one. Let me show you something here real quick. All right, let me find a coin here. 1 second. Doing this live. All right, what's a coin? It's a coin that would jump. Okay. All right, I think I see it. All right, so you have a coin like Aster Coin. I have no idea what this coin is. Oh, but it's up 848%. I mean, this coin is jumping. I need to put money into this. No. No, not as of right now, especially because, like, what is this coin? How long has it been out? Let's see. When did this coin? So that's where you scroll down. When did this coin even come out? I'm just saying, just stuff like that. I'm not even going to go into details, but just like that. If you don't know what a coin is, don't put money into it. I mean, this might be a growing coin. It explodes all the way. All right, so it explodes. I mean, there's one thing I'm going to just look at. I'm looking at the total supply. Max supply is 8 billion. I'm not putting a dollar in this. It's too many coins. Is that? But it's just stuff like that. Know about the coin. Current circulation is 2.4. That means they have 2.4. They have 6 that'll make 3. 5.6 coins that they can do to inflate. Stay away from this coin. They're going to inflate this. Pump and dump. Just out of it. Anyway, check it out. Just give me your update on crypto. Thank you.